All right, welcome back to my final episode of the colony, Astro. I went through the wormhole, and then every time I would load in, I'd be back in the original wormhole. I had a bunch of errors, so I just decided to make a new base. So first, let me show you, come down here. Yeah, a lot of levels in this little base. We've just been going down and down and down. And if I was to do it over, see these two right here? So this is electrical row right here, and this row is a water row. So if I was to do it differently, I would do electrical on this level, then water on this one, and then electrical on the next one, and so on and so on. Because up here, there is no splitter. So if I run these pipes along the ceiling here, then they're going to get snagged up with these ones right up above it. So that's no good, no good. See, I got water, electrical right there as well, and then a couple of nothing. So maybe my next base, that's what I'll do. Right now we're out gathering gold. We got some wood farms down here. So I've pretty much remade everything. Let's go back up to the top. This is everything comes to this storage right here. I know I could do multiples in each box, but I like the way that looked. So I'm keeping about 2,000 of everything in here. Still working on electronic panels. Still don't have enough glass. But glass is hard to come by. Now my typical setup I've been doing for my what is it, processors, whatever you want to call them, manufacturers. Oh, I got something up in here. Hold on one second. There we go. Cleared it out a little bit. All right, so at the end of the line here, we have this communication going back up to our main storage, and this controls the stopper. So when our main storage gets to 2,000, it stops it from sending it out to main storage. Now, anything that needs these computer panels, I'll hook up before here with, like, say I'll do a pusher. Let's see, let's go up one. So this one, for example, right here. This controls the metal going out to the main circuit. Then back here we got a splitter. Now normally, after this is one of my earlier models, I would just stick it right here. Show you why. There we go. So now you got a blocker, you got a pusher. If you put another pusher right here, it'll always send it to the main storage first, right? But if your main storage or that blocker is on, it'll send all these plates over and out. Boom. So that way you don't need a splitter. It always goes there first and then to wherever it's going to next. Where in this instance, it's coming over here, making wires. All right, back down to the main one. So what we got going on here, let's start with the inputs. So we got inputs of these computers. So let's say, I guess we need to go to outputs. Let's say the main trunk has its 2,000, and then it backs up into here. Well, if this gets 2,000, these set of logic blocks turns this off. And then the computer panels start backing up into here. Now, when this thing gets 2,000 computers, it'll actually shut this building off to save power because, you know, we've got enough. All right, so then next, when this thing is off, it's going to be stacking up parts. When it reaches these, what are these things? Computers. When it gets 2,000 computers, it's going to shut off this block. Then it'll start to back up in here, get 2,000 computers, and it'll shut this off, and then it'll start backing up to the previous constructor or whatever it is. And that's my basic setup. So that way, when it does catch up, we are got plenty in stock. So let's go see one that's backed up. Let's go back up here. It's one of my old timers. This is my coal plant. All my extra coal gets sent down the line here. If I'm not making anything with coal, this is the last stop. It goes down here. My uranium reactors, I've kind of got them blocked off for now. As you can see, some would come in here, but I've been using that stuff for other stuff, and I don't get uranium like I get coal from the random asteroids, so these are not working right now. For power, I'm sure you've seen it, but we got our solar grid on the side here, going straight down. There's actually 2 layers if you look back here. The layer back in the back still produces power. Here's our research lab. I've got everything coming in here except, let me throw them in there, the motherboards and polymer. I still have to get them in, which means I need to move this blocker back for the oxygen, and then I can tie it in right here. And here's my notifiers right here. All my blockers where everything's coming in. They all come down this one line right here. And in they go. And we got some more coming in from this side. We wanted to look at something that may be backing up. Here's a good example, perhaps. So we got 2,000 in here. We got 2,000. So this makes this one, because it's a smelter, it actually turns it off if there's no ore in there. So I may have to get some ore here soon. So I just straight make the ore. But let's go to these rods right here. Let's follow these rods around. These rods come over here. Bad example. Bad example. I did not set this one up. This was one of my earlier ones as well. Look for some old blockers. Here we go. Here's some blockers. These plates right here. So if we look in here, we got 2,000 ready to dump into here. 2,000. We're just waiting on carbon fibers to make the graphenes. So that's our bottleneck right now. This graphene's got 459 backed up. So as soon as that gets 2,000, turn on a blocker and so on. But yeah, this is my little place. I haven't redone the people yet because I haven't really seen a need. Right, let's go back here. When I get done with an asteroid, I disconnect and leave it in the dust. And I just leave everything here because I can't figure out how to reuse like these drones. And this stuff isn't expensive to make. It's my just the stuff I can get from regular asteroid pulling. Can give me the stuff to make that. But this one I need to still do. It's got gold on it. That's what I'm working on right now. This one, working on gold. So it's 65% powered. That's fine. I've tried using 2 receivers with 2 guns. I still only get 100 power here. I've tried using 2 guns, 2 receivers. 2 guns to 1 receiver. You still get 100 power. So it doesn't add up. That's as much as you can get unless you run power here. Which I don't run solar power or lead solar power because that takes gold ore, which is rare in the asteroids. My little command station here. Got little bubbles everywhere. Look at this mess. All right, so where's the start of the line? I believe it's right here, maybe. Here's the start right here. So this one, ice cubes. This is my ice cube line. They get taken out over at this side, and they get put in this tube, and they get sent straight down. Now other ones, if they get ice cubes, then they go around the top circuit. But each one, ice cubes, iron, coal ore, they each get their own, how do you say, special circuit. Coal, I had to put in a little buffer thing here because it kept backing up. Now on the back side of these, you'll see everything else comes out. So if this is a coal one, this is a coal blocker. And on the front will be a puller for just coal. All right, so the ones that aren't sorted, they go into this tube right here. And then they come around, they come around, they come around, they turn here, and this is where they start to get sorted. Iron, ice. So if my main storage, say it doesn't have 2000 ice on it, I use it for something, then this ice blocker will turn off and allow ice to go through. As soon as I get 2000 again, it'll block ice, and then ice will go back down to the ice hole. Same with all these. I got copper, got gold, got coal, carbon, I got silver, anything I can harvest by hand or by mine, uranium, titanium, sand blocks, quartz, dirt, logs. Comes in here. Logs, I believe, is the last one. And it comes down and around. Now I've got them split up because the belts cannot move as much as a tube. Tubes move stuff faster. And these stoppers right here are controlled by these little things right here, these little pallets of logic, which are looking directly into here. So these are local, they don't go anywhere. But the ones on the outside, they go out through the whole construction spaceship so that they know when not to send stuff back up from the processors. So it's not too bad of a little dealio here. I got some stuff automatically coming into here. Transport bots I don't really use, so I haven't brought up copper plates yet. I do got the hydrogen, I got the iron rods because I make a lot of these drones. Gears, I thought I had gears coming up here. I'm not sure why gears are not coming up here. Let's go take a look. Oh, I guess I haven't added gears. There's hydrogen, iron rods. So I guess I still need to add gears. So there's my logic for these three. These three are looking directly into this thing. So I guess I just dropped some gears in there on my own. Sorry, that's aluminum bars, not iron. But yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, I'm pretty much, I think I'm done with this now until they get another big update. Everything's automated. Except for the people food. I didn't really find much use for the people. But anyway, it's pretty fun. I enjoyed it. It's a water factory. I've got these stoppers set for 10. If they get less than 10 ice cubes in there, then they'll add another one. So, as you can see, even when this thing was full, I can't even get over there. Like I put like 10,000 cubes up in here. It couldn't fill up all these right here. because the belt's just too slow. How much water I got? Well, I don't even know. Let's take a look. Got about a third of a tank, 440,000 water stored. Not too bad. But that's what it is. That's my Tower of Madness. Over here I had like little production zones. I had them like marked if I made it or not. Yeah, gold wire, 2,000 in there, 2,000 in there, 2,000 motherboards. Where's that? 745. So motherboards are making faster than these computers. Works for me. Need more computers anyways. But thanks for joining me. My name's Tick. And that's my little tower. There's a whole lot of stuff going on in there. But it's working. So until next time, y'all take care.